Hey Minecraft, Calvin here, and welcome back to another episode on the ProtoTech survival server. It is episode 5, and the time-lapse that you have just seen was Camp and myself building up this very cool storage system for his base. He's given me permission to record it, so decided I might as well put it into a time-lapse. And it is looking really good. It's got a ton of different blocks out. I don't know if he's set up the sorters yet because I haven't checked back here for a while. It's got a lot of stuff, and I also got a new shield, a pineapple shield from Pineapple Cake, one of the ProtoTech members, which is really cool. Thank you very much, Pineapple Cake. I just want to say this because I've been collecting a lot of shields on the server, and I've been leaving them in this shulker box. So we have, these are all duplicates. I don't take the originals because that would be really stupid. So we have the Order of the Pumpkin shield, a duplicate of the shield that Gordy holds at the Witch Hut perimeter, and we've got my shield and the TARDIS stores, one of Kika's shields I believe, and a bunch of duplicates of different banners so that I could go ahead and make some more shields. I think I'll go turn all of those into shields later so that I can have too many shields, but I'm sort of hoarding shields at the moment on the server. So I'm back at my base, and you know how I mentioned that I've been hoarding shields? Yeah, I've been hoarding a lot more. So I've got this new shield, the Narcoleptic Frog shield. And I'm just going to be making a nice little hole for me to put all of the shields that I hoard. And each of them will have their own separate armor stands behind some glass. It's going to look very decorative. And it's just going to be right next to my patron cave in my... we're going to be right next to my patron cave on the ProtoTech server. So we got Gara Hobbs over there. And yeah, so I think this is enough space, but I kind of want to leave like 1 block space between each of the armor stands I put so that they can have a little bit of personal space. If it's double-sided, it should have enough space for each of it. I might have to do a bit of covering up. Yeah, there we go. So I guess I'll make some progress on this, and I'll put all the shields that I've hoarded in here. I have finished up the nice new Hall of Shields, and I can swap them out whenever I want. So the first one, we got Decaf's banner on a shield. Got an Enderman thing, didn't really translate well to a shield. 2 dots. Got a chicken shield. We got, I'm assuming this is a Guardian. And we got the Illuminati shield, my favorite. The rest of these are all empty, so I'll be filling them up as I get more shields. And maybe I'll have to extend this hole so it goes even further. I have just found a wild dog. He was very close over to my base. He was just over that hill and far away, and I found him. So I didn't have any bones on me, so I had to temporarily name him MulfoK's puppet. But now I have a name tag, and I'm gonna call him Hamish. Your name is now Hamish. Now what I want to do is I need to find a good name tag for not a name tag, a good color collar. I'll probably take a long time trying to decide. I'm building yet another map art on the server. It's gonna be just like this map, except it's gonna have a different text on it. So right now I'm just going through the long tedious task of placing in all the red concrete. Maybe this time around I'll get this time around I'll get some flying machines to do it for me, like that map over there. Camp's building his own map. It's really cool. It's got like it's just his profile picture. I'll show off later, maybe when he finishes it. It'll probably take him a while though, since it's a really complex map art. Kind of makes my map art look really simple. I'll show you what the map art is, my map art is like when it's finished. I am here over at the 2k block long perimeter with Camp, and I'm going to be helping him out with duping up a bunch of rails. So I've built a pretty mediocre rail duper right here. It's all currently turned off, but the storage system, we can't seem to get it right, so we're going to have to be filling up all these shulker boxes by hand, and we need 20 of these shulker boxes before the weekly event starts, which is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we should get it done. We are done with duping up all the rails. It took us only about like 15 minutes. All we had to do was get about like 27 shulker boxes. So we just put a bunch of shulkers in here, took them all out, placed them down, and then started duping up the rails and putting them in the shulker boxes, and when we were done, we just moved it into the chest, and now Camp's taken off with it and moved it to where our weekly event will be happening. We're gonna be building a really crazy machine by Johnny, and it's like a instant tile tick toggle switch thing. It's really interesting. I'm not too sure how it works completely. I know the basics of it, but it will make breaking bedrock like this absolutely insane. It's going to be so much easier to build to break bedrock. So it can be built in like the nether and the overworld, but it can be built in the end. But let's be honest, it isn't really needed in the end. We're over here at the new machine that we're going to be building with all other ProtoTech members for this weekly event. It's the project is being led by Johnny595. It's his machine, and I can't wait to build it. It's hilariously complex, and it's got some of the most ridiculous things that you can't use. You can't use any sort of redstone components, so that means no repeaters, no comparators, no nothing like that. And when this machine is on, comparator clocks can crash the server, which is a bit nuts. This is going to be such a fun thing to build, and I feel like I should set my spawn too. It is now the end of the weekly event, and I am back at the map art area where I've just finished my map, and I'm about to show you it. So I've built my map to the corner over there, and if we head over there, we can see the map is just a giant letter F. So with this map, what I'm going to do is every time something unfortunate happens to one of the members, I'm going to pull out a copy of this map, and I'm going to toss it at them, and then they're going to get mad at me. I have just spent about an hour going by myself for an end raid, and it was very successful. I got about 5 elytras, and I keep one in this box. Got 4 elytras in here. Took me a while to enchant them all, and then I also made me a new armor set and new tools just in case I die. I didn't include the sword because, to be honest, it's not really needed, but it is helpful. I might try to get another super overpowered bow, but that is going to be a real chore. I've also hoarded a few more shields, which is nice, and I've added them to the museum. I guess I'll just take these boxes now and keep this one in my inventory. And this one will go in my ender chest. Very nice. Now I should go do some other things. Unfortunately, I think that's all the time I have for today. But before I'd go, I'd like to thank my Tier 3 patron, Garrett Hobbs. And to people interested in supporting me and my work, I do have a Patreon, and the money donated to me through Patreon goes to getting better hardware and software to make better quality videos for all my viewers. I don't expect you to support me, but the Patreon is there just in case you'd like to. And if you would like to talk to me, I do hang about in the public chats on the ProtoTech Discord server, so you can chat with me through that. There will be a link in the description for anyone interested. And I recently just released a public test build for my game Aspen, so there will be a link in the description for that as well, just in case you'd like to give them a go. The public test builds for the game are completely free, and you don't have to pay a penny. And finally, if you liked the video, be sure to hit the like button, and if you really loved it, do consider subscribing. It helps the channel, and me personally. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.